How you doing, Jerry?
I'm good. And I'm sort of really thinking a lot about presenting with you, and I'm super excited. I think of the new year like leaping into it and what I want to get out of it, or how I can contribute, or what I want it to look like, or all those dreams, goals, challenges. But I rarely look back. I do and I don't. And
Yeah.
so preparing for this has been so helpful. I've been doing a lot of also personal work, trying to reflect on the year and changes that I've made. So I'm excited about it. Are you like someone who's done reflective work before?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't at first when I got into the world of trying to, help others on this journey of reflection. It wasn't easy because I was a go, 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 move forward type of person, and so it took some practice. And I think that's one of the things that I've gotten into the practice of doing. And I'm really excited about this time we're going to spend together, helping people to think back, look back, and use that time to have an intentional pause to then use that as a path to move forward. So I think that's really what's going to be fun about this session. It's
Yeah.
helping me as well as helping others, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. And our minds sort of tend to go, I mean, just human nature, go to the negative.
Yeah.
We think about, oh, this happened and oh, that happened. With really pretty easy to pull those things out of a hat pretty quickly. But then when you think about the beautiful, challenging things that happened, or even if a not so great thing happens, what you can learn from it, or how you can evolve from it, how you change and shift.
It's like often think about this idea that when we reflect, we learn and we learn, and if we're not learning from those things that we reflect on, then what happens is we're just moving forward in a pattern. And so we get a chance to disrupt patterns through this process. And so
Yeah.
I think that's what also is so cool about what we're creating here is this opportunity for people to disrupt patterns in their lives and say, wait a minute, do I want something to be different as I move forward? If I want to do that, I have to go back and see what I'm learning from what
Yeah.
has already happened.
It's almost
Yeah.
like I think about when you're cramming for an exam, you're only looking to like get to the exam, do the thing, and go to the next phase. But you
Mm,
really have to look back and accumulate all the things that you've learned and kind of consolidate them and synthesize them in order to
yes.
really go forward with courage and strength and get through the thing. So I'm excited.
Wonderfully said that synthesizing, as much as that's a hard word to say, it's the word that we need. How are you synthesizing and integrating is another
Integrating.
word that comes to mind. What has happened so that you can use it as a way to propel forward, right? And so I
Yeah.
think that's a great way for us to think about what we're creating here is an opportunity for people to use the past experiences as a way to move forward in a more intentional way.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
going to take some time this weekend to look at all of the sort of possible prompts that we can use and kind of have a workshop with myself and see, what's powerful. What am I going to get out of something like this in a condensed, non distracting time? And so I also hope we can provide that for the participants where, just for this brief time that we're together, that they can really have no distractions, be able to be
Yeah.
with themselves, be able to take a few breaths.
Well said. I mean, just, it's time for themselves to be able to take a pause and, use it as a way to not only learn some things about themselves, but also be able to take it forward and use it as a practice so that they can do this over and over again. It's a workshop for yourself, which
Yeah.
we can then use as a workshop going forward for others to use on their
Yeah.
own. So
Exactly.
wonderful.
Exactly. I'm excited.
Yeah, same here.
Great.
Onward.
All right. Well, I will see you then.
You bet.